Hey everybody, Russ here, and this is Bible Study Silverstar. If this is your first time on this channel, click the first link down in the description to go back to the intro, or if you'd like to see just what's been going on recently, click the second link down in the description to go back to Numbers 16. Now without further ado, I'm just going to jump right on in to Numbers 17, verse 1. And the Lord spoke to Moses, saying, Speak to the children of Israel, and get from them a rod from each father's house, all their leaders according to their father's houses, 12 rods. Write each man's name on his rod, and you shall write Aaron's name on the rod of Levi. For there shall be one rod for the head of each father's house. Then you shall place them in the tabernacle of meeting before the testimony, where I meet with you. And it shall be that the rod of the man whom I choose will blossom. Thus I will rid myself of the complaints of the children of Israel, which they make against you. So Moses spoke to the children of Israel, and each of their leaders gave him a rod apiece, for each leader according to their father's houses, 12 rods. And the rod of Aaron was among their rods. And Moses placed the rods before the Lord in the tabernacle of witness. Now it came to pass on the next day that Moses went in to the tabernacle of witness, and behold, the rod of Aaron of the house of Levi had sprouted and put forth buds, had produced blossoms, and yielded ripe almonds. Then Moses brought out all the rods from before the Lord to all the children of Israel, and they looked, and each man took his rod. And the Lord said to Moses, Bring Aaron's rod back before the testimony, to be kept as a sign against the rebels, that you may put their complaints away from me, lest they die. Thus did Moses, just as the Lord commanded him, so he did. So the children of Israel spoke to Moses, saying, Surely we die, we perish, we all perish. Whoever even comes near the tabernacle of the Lord must die. Shall we all utterly die? Alright, this chapter is pretty straightforward, so there's really not that much to say. The main focus here is on God establishing even further that the priesthood belongs to Aaron and his descendants alone. It's a very thorough and precise thing for God to do, and I must admit that I'm particularly fond of the thorough and precise aspects of God's nature. Verse 4 tells us why God is going through all this trouble when it says, Thus I will rid myself of the complaints of the children of Israel, which they make against you. I don't know about you, but I find it incredibly tiresome to listen to one person complaining for an extended period of time. God had to listen to the complaints of 2 to 3 million people at once, so I can't blame him for wanting to be rid of it. Now the test to determine who God had chosen as priest was quite simple. The leaders of each tribe were to bring a rod to Moses with a name on it that represented their entire tribe. Aaron's rod was to represent the tribe of Levi, while the other 11 rods represented each tribe respectively. Then Moses was to put the 12 rods in the tabernacle and leave them until the next day. Upon inspection the next day, whichever rod God had caused to sprout would be determined as God's choice for the priesthood. To no one's surprise, or at least I hope no one is surprised, when Moses inspected the rods the next day, not only had Aaron's rod sprouted, it had put forth buds, had produced blossoms, and yielded ripe almonds. If anyone still doubted God's choice after that, they must have been absolutely blind. Then as yet another sign, God told Moses to keep Aaron's sprouted rod with the Ark of the Testimony as not only a sign of God's approval, but also as a warning to anyone who would challenge Aaron or his descendants' authority as God's priests. And finally, the chapter ends with a seemingly ridiculous comment. The people now seem afraid that they will all be killed if they even approach the tabernacle. It sounds ridiculous because their entire camp revolves around the tabernacle. So they had to go near it. Not to mention, they still needed to bring their sacrifices to the tabernacle. So what is this talking about? The people are concerned that they will all be killed if they infringe on anything pertaining to the priesthood. This will have clearer context in the next chapter. And that's all I have for today. Thanks for watching. If you have any comments, feedback, or suggestions, leave them down below in the comments. And may God make you as Ephraim and Manasseh, to be fruitful where you are, and to forget the pain of your past. And the Lord bless you and keep you. The Lord make his face shine upon you and be gracious to you. The Lord lift up his countenance upon you and give you peace. Thanks again for watching, and I will see you all soon with Numbers 18.